Never leave your shoes in the place I'm about to reveal, because it could secretly be draining your wealth and attracting poverty into your life for years. Sounds dramatic? Maybe. But the truth is, your shoes are not just footwear. They are energy carriers. Every step you take gathers vibrations from the world around you. Stress, chaos, bad moods, even financial blockages. And when you bring that home and store your shoes carelessly, you're not just cluttering space, you're inviting misfortune in. Today, we're uncovering the ancient wisdom behind shoe placement and how changing just one habit can shift your financial destiny. Think about everywhere your shoes go: busy streets, dirty sidewalks, the train station, office buildings filled with stress, hospitals, parking garages, crowded elevators. Now imagine all that energy, an invisible mix of tension, fear, ambition, anxiety, or even pain, being soaked into the soles of your shoes like a sponge. According to Buddhist wisdom and traditional energy teachings like Feng Shui, nothing enters your home without carrying a vibration. And shoes, more than any other item, are exposed to the widest range of vibrations every day. We often think that energy is something vague or spiritual, but in real life, energy is emotion, mood, memory. A pair of shoes you wore during a job interview holds a different energy from the pair you wore during an argument or while walking through a cemetery. Whether you realize it or not, your shoes are memory holders, and that's where the problem begins. Because once you bring them home and just throw them anywhere, under the bed, next to your kitchen, piled in the bedroom, they don't just sit there, they release. That stored energy seeps into your living space, especially the places you rest, eat, or receive abundance. And if you do this day after day, month after month, that stagnant, chaotic energy builds up. It becomes a silent saboteur, pulling your financial frequency lower and lower. But the good news? You can change all of this by understanding where not to leave your shoes and what to do instead. Let's dive into the 4 most spiritually dangerous places to leave your shoes and the energetic consequences you may not even realize you've been inviting in. The bed is your sanctuary. It's where your body repairs, your soul dreams, and your energy resets. But shoes? They represent movement, travel, work, external chaos. When you place shoes under your bed, you're mixing 2 opposite energies, rest and action, in the same space. This creates internal conflict while you sleep. People who do this often report restlessness, vivid nightmares, or even waking up tired. Even worse, the space under your bed acts like a spiritual storage zone. Whatever you place there amplifies silently overnight. If it's a dusty pile of shoes filled with worn-down energy, guess what gets amplified? You're literally recharging in a space polluted by stuck vibrations. And over time, this contributes to emotional exhaustion and financial stagnation. This one's so common and so harmful. You walk in, kick off your shoes, and leave them by the door. Feels normal, right? But energetically, it's like dumping a bag of spiritual garbage at the gateway to your abundance. The front entrance of your home is not just a doorway. It's the portal where opportunities, wealth, and fresh energy flow in. It's like your home's breathing system. So when you leave dirty, energy-soaked shoes there, you create a spiritual roadblock. That welcoming entrance becomes a repelling space. What's worse, that energy spreads fast. Visitors, delivery people, family members all bring their energy to that area too. Without cleansing or protection, your home becomes a cocktail of external stress. And if you're also trying to invite good luck with feng shui items like crystals or plants at the door, but leave your shoes there, it's like lighting a candle and blowing it out at the same time. The kitchen is sacred. It's the heart of nourishment. It's where transformation happens. Raw ingredients become healing meals. According to Eastern traditions, the kitchen is closely tied to your ability to attract and maintain wealth. But when you leave shoes nearby, especially shoes that haven't been energetically cleaned, it's like polluting your abundance source. Every time you make food in that space, you're mixing it with the heavy energy your shoes carry. Over time, this lowers your personal frequency and makes it harder to sustain success or feel energized after eating. So, if you've been storing shoes near your kitchen pantry, under a dining table, or by the stove, it's time to rethink it. What you're cooking is not just food, it's energy. Make sure it's clean. This one looks harmless. A pile of shoes in a corner, maybe in a basket or stacked on the floor. But when shoes are layered on top of each other, especially without cleaning, the energy becomes compressed. Heaviness builds. We call this the energy trash can effect. Each pair of shoes holds different emotional vibrations. When stacked together, those vibrations don't neutralize. They collide, creating energetic friction. This pile becomes a magnet for stagnant chi, or prana in Sanskrit, which spreads quietly through your room. You may feel uninspired, tired, or even unlucky without knowing why. Even if the shoes look tidy, if they're all squeezed together and uncleaned, you're still feeding a silent leak in your spiritual bank account. Okay, now that we've covered where not to store your shoes, let's talk about how to create a blessing-friendly shoe zone. This is the best place. The laundry room is already energetically designed for cleansing. It's where dirt gets transformed into freshness. Storing shoes here symbolically aligns with that process. The shoes sit in a space of purification, even when you're not actively washing them. This reinforces the message that the outside world's energy stays out there, not in your heart space. If you don't have a laundry room, no problem. Create a shoe zone in your closet. But here's the key: space and intention. Make sure your shoes aren't crammed together. Use 1 or 2 shelves and keep a little space between pairs. It's like giving each pair its own breathing room, which keeps the energy clean. Once a week, take a cloth and gently wipe the soles. Whisper a blessing while doing it. Even a simple sentence like, "May these shoes walk only on paths of prosperity and peace." This charges your shoes with intention. And intention is where real spiritual transformation begins. Now, here's the powerful part. A small ritual that can create a big spiritual shift in your life. Take a pinch of salt, coarse sea salt works best, and sprinkle a small amount into each shoe, moving your hand in a clockwise motion. This direction amplifies intention and invites expansion energy. As you do this, say out loud, with feeling, "I activate these shoes for the full arrival of blessings into my life." Let the words resonate. Let them become a vibration that moves through your entire energy field. Salt has been used for thousands of years as a purifier in Buddhist, Hindu, and ancient traditions across the world. It breaks up stagnant energy and creates space for something new, something sacred, to arrive. So, when you add salt to your shoes, you're not just protecting your steps, you're blessing the very path you're about to walk. And here's what I want you to do right now. Say it with me one more time. I activate these shoes for the full arrival of blessings into my life. Now type it in the comments below. Writing it seals your intention. Declaring it tells the universe you're ready. Let this be your ritual, and let your steps carry miracles. Shoes may seem like simple objects, but spiritually they're gateways. They carry the story of your journey, and when treated with respect, they can become tools of transformation, helping you walk boldly toward prosperity instead of unknowingly carrying poverty energy into your sacred space. So take a moment today, check where you're keeping your shoes, make the changes, and try the salt ritual. Then watch what shifts in your life, your mood, your luck, even your bank account. If this video opened your eyes, go watch our next video. Place salt in this sacred spot to attract money instantly. It goes even deeper into using salt to purify and magnetize wealth. Here's a question to leave you with. If your shoes are carrying the story of your life, what kind of story are you inviting into your home every night? Let me know in the comments. And as always, it is done.